Well, first of all, fun, which I think when you're dealing with anything that could be related to like trauma or like visiting painful stories, it like my ego part of my mind will often go to like, oh, this is just going to be painful or unproductive. But GERDS brings so much like joy into any experience that there is just like this like you can't even put words to it quite because it's just like it's this felt experience of unconditional love and how do we put it in like the therapeutic realm? There's just like unconditional regard, and you know that there's such positive intention that no matter what comes through, even if maybe it's like a truth that you know in your bones but you didn't really want to hear, like you know it's all with such positive love and regard. There was a lot of validation. There is so much validation. So, some of the things that came up that maybe I hadn't expressed to anyone, just as like one example, we had talked about my roommate from medical school that I was really missing. And I had been thinking about tagging along on this trip with my husband that he's taking that like would only be maybe an hour from her. And I was like, I think I just need to go. But I had only thought this to myself. I hadn't expressed it. And Gertz was like, I'm picking up that like you need to go see her. It's like April or May. And it's like we're having this conversation right now. It's April 8th. I'm going to be seeing her on April 19th. Like we set our date. We've like planned it out. Hopefully the universe complies with that. But it was all just like this confirmation that like, yeah, this is actually important to prioritize. And I felt that, but I had a lot of reasons that I was be like, oh, well, it's going to be like, I'm going to miss work and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be expensive. I'm going to have to figure out transportation. And it's like, none of that shit really matters. So I think Gert's just helping get down to like, what is the truth that really matters? And like, you already know it in your heart, but she's just very good at like pulling it forward. I mean, I've definitely worked with some intuitives before that, um, I don't know, it almost felt like they were very guarded in what they were open to sharing. And then it was kind of hard to tell, like, I don't know. It was like, okay, it's fine. But there was something about working with GERS. It was just like things would flow through in such a way that, like, again, it made it a very like joyful experience, but also it's hard about words too, but just like felt in my bones like this is all feeling very true. And and that felt different than other experiences that I've had with, quote unquote intuitives before. Oh, like why even hesitate? Yeah, it's just if I don't think it would be like anything they've ever experienced. And especially for someone who might be moving through healing trauma or, a chronic illness or something that has just been feeling like a drag. Uh, Not only is this a really enlightening process working with you, it's like it can be fun. It can be fun to do this. And that I think in and of itself is very healing.